Okay, Mario once again with MIA Microflight, and I decided to just simply mount the motor into this flatless tire here, as you see it, and it was a lot easier to do this than to mount it on the tire with the inflatable tube. I didn't want to cut a channel here for the tube inlet, and it was getting a little bit difficult to insert the tube, even though I had these pieces already pre-cut and already made so that it would fit on the motor this way to create the extra flange on the side. But at the last minute, I decided not to go that route. So all these parts that I bought at the dollar store, I used some of them to do those cuts. I cut another one out of metal, but that did not work out because the metal part was a little too large for the diameter, the 5-inch diameter. So I decided to bypass that and just take this tire here, which is it's made out of I believe polyurethane, and I decided to make a fixture for my drill press, and then I use a 5-inch saw, a circular saw, to cut the inside diameter. I cut that. I tried to center this. I actually not tried, but I centered the wheel, so they would be concentric with the drill press, the center. And when I came out, when I came to cut this hole out, it came out pretty precise. Once I cut the inside diameter, on half of the tire, I had to flip it over and do the other side. And so I made a jig so that I can center this so that the cut would be precise with the other side of the cut. And that allowed me to cut the other half of the because this tire is pretty deep. It's about 3 inches in width, and my drill press can only go so far on the quill. So I once I did that, I came back with just a drum sander, small drum, sanding drum, popped it on the drill press. I offsetted this to the side. I made a fixture so that I could hold this part right here without the winding. I took that out, and so because these have 3 holes already drilled that I did from a previous an attempt to modify this, I already had those holes there, and so I used those to support this aluminum part without the winding on my drill press table. Offset it to one side so that I can come back and just rotate that around my sanding drum, which was on the spindle of the drill press, and that's how I came back, and I cut a recess here so that this would sink into the tire about, so we can see here it's sunken in about 1/2 inch here, and another 1/2 inch on the other side. So this is pretty snug in there, and I got my tire, with the hub already ready to run. I got to do the same thing to that one, but it's rather late. It's actually 2 in the morning, and so I'm getting tired. And I decided not to do this. Not to do this at this hour, but just to get some sleep and do this in the morning, fully awake, so that I can do it right. But this tire is ready to go. And so I bypass even this tire, which I had already cut. For this is a 4-inch rims. It's the same thing as these right here. These are also 4-inch rims. That's why I had to cut the inside, with a 5-inch circular saw. But it's